Have you ever heard stories of yogis who could summon rain, stop storms, or even change the direction of the wind? It sounds like myth, doesn't it? But what if those stories weren't exaggerations? Just a different science, one of the modern world has forgotten. Stay with me till the end of this video and we'll explore how consciousness, when tuned to the rhythm of creation itself, can influence even the skies above. Sadhguru once said in Mystic Musings, a true yogi does not command nature, he becomes one with it. And when that union happens, what you call influence is no longer manipulation, it's participation. You are not changing the weather, you are simply adjusting your energy to such precision that nature responds to you, like a body responding to its own breath. To understand how this is possible, you have to stop seeing weather as random. Rain, wind, thunder. These are not accidents of climate. They are expressions of energy in motion. When a yogi attains a certain stillness, their body and mind stop being separate from these patterns. At that level of union, there's no boundary between your breath and the breeze, between your heartbeat and the pulse of the planet. Science tells us the human body is made of the same five elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space that make up everything else. Yogic science says the same but adds one more layer: conscious access. If you gain mastery over these five elements within you, what's called Bhuta Shuddhi, you naturally gain access to how they function outside you. Because ultimately, it's the same mechanism operating on different scales. In ancient India, there are countless accounts of sages who performed Prajna Karana, invoking rain through yogic process, not by prayer or superstition, but by aligning their inner water element with the atmosphere's humidity and vibration. When the alignment reached a critical point, clouds would gather, thunder would roll, and rain would descend. Even today, certain Himalayan tribes still whisper about mystics who could call rain during droughts, never as showmanship but as service. This might sound impossible until you realize weather itself is energy movement, thunder is sound, lightning is electrical discharge, rain is transformation of air and water under specific energetic conditions. If a human being can alter their own bioelectric field through breath, meditation, and focus, why couldn't they interface with the larger electromagnetic field of the planet? A yogi doesn't see themselves as separate from it, they see themselves as it. In Mystic Musings, Sadhguru shares an event from his own experience. When your energies become still, you don't do things, you become a certain possibility, and the world rearranges itself around you. That statement isn't poetic, it's scientific in a way modern science hasn't yet grasped. Stillness is not absence of movement, it's perfect synchronization. When you vibrate exactly as the cosmos does, even the clouds listen. Let's take lightning for example. It's raw energy seeking grounding. Now imagine a being who has purified their system to such an extent that their presence itself offers grounding to cosmic charge. When such a person sits still in a charged environment, the balance of energy around them can shift. Storms can dissolve, winds can quiet. It's not control, it's participation at the deepest level. But this power comes with immense responsibility. That's why real yogis never demonstrate such abilities publicly. Because the moment your motive becomes to impress, you separate yourself from the harmony that made it possible in the first place. Nature responds to innocence, not ego, to balance, not ambition. As Sadhguru says, the moment you say, I did it, you fall out of grace with the cosmos. Many temples in India are located in areas with extraordinary climatic balance, not by accident, but by design. Those spaces were built geometrically to align with the Earth's magnetic and energetic fields, ensuring stability in weather and life force. The rituals performed there, chants, bells, fire offerings, are not religious theatre. They are processes that harmonize sound, air, and fire, subtly influencing the local environment's energy. In essence, the temple itself became a yogi, stabilizing the weather for miles around. Now imagine if millions of people around the world cultivated such inner harmony. Would the Earth's atmosphere still rage with imbalance? Would droughts and storms still rise from human neglect, greed, and emotional chaos? In truth, we don't need yogis to control weather. We need humans to stop disturbing it. The real yogic act today is ecological consciousness, living in tune with the planet instead of fighting it. Because whether we realize it or not, every thought, emotion, and action affects the atmosphere. Anger, anxiety, and greed all release dissonant energy that collectively impacts the earth's balance. A yogi doesn't meditate to escape the world. They do it to keep the cosmos within themselves stable. And when that stability expands, the weather outside naturally mirrors it. So, can yogis really influence the weather? But not by bending clouds or conjuring storms. They influence it by embodying balance so perfectly that nature feels compelled to return the favor. It's not magic. So, the next time you see a storm gathering or the clouds breaking open in perfect rhythm with a yogi's chant, remember, this isn't about control, it's about connection. When you are in tune with the source, nature no longer resists you, it moves with you. If this video opened your eyes to a deeper layer of existence, share it with someone who's ready to look beyond the surface. And if you haven't already, subscribe, because we are just getting started. There's an entire universe waiting to be understood from within.